What's going on, Scorpio? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having a wonderful week so far. So for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just incredible, Scorpio, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Higher Self has brought you here. We're in for an amazing journey, because it's General Energy Weekly Spread. Alright, Scorpio, the dance moves have been feeling a little more, like, just on point there, feeling more energy. I'm loving it. But Scorpio, with this weekly spread, whenever you happen to come across this video, I actually need to get back in touch with a Scorpio here, or get back to a Scorpio, that just reminded me. But whenever you happen to come across this, there may be some messages in here for you, Scorpio. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a 1-to-1, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me, and never force reading on a situation, okay? So with all that being said there, Scorpio, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Crystals, feeling lovely. Just great energy all around here, Scorpio. Now I'm going to pull a few oracle cards from this deck here, and then we will get some details with the tarot. But before we jump into this thing, these readings that I do, they're not gender-specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations, okay? Oh, love that. And in case if y'all were curious, the decks that I'm working with, I've included links for them down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But also down below some links for some other readers that I like watching their Scorpio, so definitely check them out. Very intuitive group, and also a link for an astrologer. That description box just lit for you there. But let's go ahead and get into your first card here, which look at you being all present. We got the Here and Now card, Scorpio. And you know, I feel with you being the fixed water sign, Scorpio, that could be a tough one. I feel if you do find yourself clinging to, or getting like this really kind of tight emotional attachment to, maybe if there's something in the past, or maybe we're getting in this sort of like stressed out energy or apprehensive energy towards the future, I feel it is remembering that you are right here, right now on this journey. And I love this little girl and her little flag here. And that might be something too, Scorpio. Maybe plant yourself a flag. Just something to. Whenever you find yourself just kind of going throughout your day, and when you find yourself sort of, because it's so easy, I feel, to just get kind of swept into just sort of the everyday kind of almost like going autopilot in a sense. And I feel that's when things sort of, it's this weird mix. It's like, it's either like for some things go too slow, or for other things go too fast, or you know, just it's never just going as it is, which is always the same speed all the time. It's just, you know, it's just when that presence is there that I feel like we really can notice that shift, in that it's just nothing where in doing different things to bring yourself present, Scorpio. Maybe this is getting some bracelets here, something to, like a little, I'm thinking like a little memento or something to kind of like just connect yourself with the present moment, or maybe trying out some breathing exercises throughout your day, or just even paying attention to when you're breathing in general. Because think how many times we breathe a day, Scorpio. How many do you actually, you know, catch? So, and remembering too that what happened to us in the past, it doesn't define us. We take those moments there, learn from them to navigate this present, because we're always living in the future, you know, it's Scorpio. So, but let me get some tarot on this and get some details. I mean, feeling like a hanged man energy with this, Scorpio, that we kind of, that energy of presence would change your perspective and things, kind of bring this epiphany to whatever challenges you might be facing, or. But let's see what's going on here. Oh, there's one of your cards for me, Knight of Cups. All right. Thank you. Let's see what's going on here. I love when Spirit does that. That is fantastic, Scorpio. Thank you. So, Scorpio, you have there's that hanged one, or hanged man there, Scorpio. Then you have that, the Knight of Cups, and then the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And then you have the Ace of Cups and the Six of Swords upright here, Scorpio. And let's talk about this hanged one. Because look at him, all enlightened, head just a glowing. And that's what I feel like this happens there, Scorpio, when we do find ourselves in the present moment. We can connect to things, I feel like I feel like when we have that presence, we can connect to things more deeply here. Because the Knight of Cups is a very deeply, feels things on a very intense type of level. I mean, so do you, Scorpio. And I feel there are, and that's cute, with this Four of Pentacles here, there's like these undiscovered treasures that I feel like we may be missing in the current moment there. It's paying attention to the voyage at hand here, because even this person here seems to be, she's looking a little downtrodden there, but we're going on to newer shores here, Scorpio. But I feel you feel a little more in control of where that direction is going when you are more present here. And I like the five or the Ace of Cups, because those five streams that are coming out of the cup represent your five senses, and then that dove diving is for your six. That when all those things come together, there, hanged one in reverse, enlightenment. And that is fantastic, Scorpio. And yeah, I feel with this Four of Pentacles too, because see how this man here is very rooted there, Scorpio? I feel it's trying not to be so attached again to either the past or the future, because then I feel we're not able to really tap into our resources as efficiently as we could. And if there's some, I feel if we're trying to figure out this moving energy or moving on, or if we're trying to move on to something here, Scorpio, there might be there's this letting go that's coming through here with this Six of Swords as well. I think I'm gonna leave that there, Scorpio. I dig it. That's so cool. Yeah, I love when Spirit does that. All right, Scorpio. Let's get some tea, and then let's get another oracle on this. Oh, Scorpio, look at you. Little love in the mix here. Got the Soulmates card. I like that, Scorpio. And, Scorpio, for those of you who are looking for love, I feel that before, because I feel, how Scorpio energy is. It's a very, very much a deep type of energy, And just because the Knight of Cups, you for me, is in reverse, I do feel that there is this, just for some, that there's this energy of maybe even with this Hanged Man of coming out of this, thinking that something is healed, but maybe it needs a little more, just a little bit more love here, Scorpio. And because that's just interesting that the Knight of Cups came in reverse, because I'm getting even this quote, like you can only meet yourself or meet others as deeply as you've met yourself. And again, with your sign being one, that's not about superficiality. I feel this is making sure that we have met ourselves, or I don't expect you to just be enlightened, Scorpio. Wouldn't that be just dope? But just even making this in a conscious or an active effort there to be working towards that. I feel that this could bring in this sort of soulmate energy here, possibly that's for some going through, or maybe this is even, I feel with the Knight of Cups, even for some others, maybe even just keeping your heart open to the idea of love, that maybe some sort of soulmate energy is coming through there. And it could be in love, it could be in friends, maybe we're either even just however this, And that's interesting too, Scorpio, because Venus is getting ready to enter your sign. So relationships are. Oh, actually, when I'm recording this, well, not when this is coming out, but when I'm recording this, she's going to be entering today. I want to say so. When yesterday, she's getting ready to enter your sign. So relationships are getting ready to that relationship Venusian energy is getting ready to come into play here, Scorpio. So that's something to consider there. What relationships do we want to take to that next level? Maybe even for some, what we maybe even be leaving behind. But let's get some tarot and see what's going on with this. How fascinating, Scorpio. You're syncing up with the energies in a cool way. So we got soulmate energy, got Two of Cups here. Well, you know what? I'm getting the rest of your cards there, Scorpio. Okay. With this, because you got the Two of Cups upright and you have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and I feel for some that reciprocity is going to be one to pay attention to. You know, how much are we giving to a relationship? How much are we receiving? And is this really? It just feels like, you know, being present when you're just just really paying attention when you're speaking with others. How, you know, body language, things along those lines, just actions and And I even feel for some that maybe we haven't been giving this energy of. Let me grab this card. Huh. But I feel like we haven't been giving this energy to love. Maybe this is one where we haven't been interested. The idea maybe has I feel like it's like maybe we're open to it, but the actual putting in of the work here, because you have the Page of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and then that Two of Cups upright. But it feels like that the idea of maybe even starting this stuff might be just not something that you're really interested in here, Scorpio. It's just like, or just like, you know, maybe going out on those dating sites, or maybe going out to these like maybe group gatherings. But I do feel that there is this energy of paying attention to some invitations here that may be coming your way, Scorpio, because there might be, who knows, this gives you a chance to just kind of get out there, kind of get into that charming energy that you have, that magnetic energy that you do, Scorpio. And who knows, you know, because your Two of Cups is upright, your Ace of Cups here, you know, and maybe for some, the reason we haven't been putting ourselves out there is because there was this thing with the Knight of Cups that happened. Maybe we thought we were, or maybe not even thought, maybe we did have a soulmate type of bond, and it didn't quite go as we had planned. But I feel that it's being mindful of things like experience like that, like letting you get into sort of like, oh, I'll never get involved with that again, or, you know, things, that energies like that, because maybe something didn't work out like it you may have wanted it to there, Scorpio, but it didn't happen for a reason. There was a lesson to come from that, for whether it be for you or for this person. But Alright, yeah, Scorpio, but I think I'm gonna leave that there. Yeah, I like all this loving energy here. And you know, one more thing, Scorpio. I feel that this is even just because, you know, I'm all about that. Just like really kind of strengthening your that internal bond with yourself as well. When I was talking about that, meeting yourself as deeply as you want, you know, you can meet others as deeply as you met yourself. Putting in that kind of self care, that love, that nurturing energy, changing these ideas of I don't know, just how we connect with ourselves and how we can grow here, Scorpio. But let's get a little more tea and get your last oracle. Ooh, interesting, Scorpio. All right, thank you. All right, so you have the time to go card here, Scorpio. Hmm. And I do feel for some that there is this, it feels like that maybe we've been in this sort of rushing energy. It gives me a very kind of Eight of Wands sort of feel with this card, where it's just like maybe we've been just kind of on the go just all the time. Scorpio, just doing this, doing that, doing the other. Got to get this accomplished, got to get that accomplished, but not given enough time to just kind of be pause for a second, to be present, to check in with how you're feeling and how how's our stress levels doing, how's our rest doing, how's our love life doing, how's our relationships in general doing, just all of those sort of like those bigger questions here. And I feel like this time to go, it's like it's time to go at a different pace, or be a little more flexible in the pace that maybe you've been going at there, Scorpio. Maybe with the Six of Swords you've been kind of moving, just always kind of geared towards the future. What's next, what's next, what's next? And it's like next is some rest, maybe next is some meditation, some getting out there, doing some things that you love, pursuing some passions, some hobbies, doing like a project, whatever that's looking, maybe doing a group activity. But yeah, I dig that, Scorpio. Let's get your last bit of tarot here and see what's going on with that. Oh, maybe this time to go, Scorpio. Ace of Wands. Okay. Hmm. Interesting, Scorpio. Alright, so last little bit here. More. Okay. One of your minor cards here. So you have the Seven of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Eight of Cups in reverse. And then you have the Ace of Wands up right here, Scorpio. And let's switch back over. Because with this energy here, Scorpio, I do feel with this Eight of Cups being here that there is, and this Eight of Wands, that maybe something is keeping us stuck here, Scorpio. Something that we may be kind of clinging to or having troubles letting go. Something that we feel we may not know how to operate in this. This might be a certain relationship that we might be in. And again, it doesn't have to just be love. This could be friends, family, even like a work thing. But it definitely feels like that we may be feeling a lot, or that we just have this sort of over attachment to a certain thing here. Maybe a past energy, possibly just with that here and now card talking about past and future. And but that's why I feel like the question is, Scorpio, how do we see, let's say if this is a relationship, for example, do we really see that things working out as harmonious as they are, or is that something that we're sort of just creating in our heads, possibly, sort of maybe can I don't know, just sort of like force ourselves or convince ourselves that getting into a situation otherwise, that's But I even feel with this Seven of Swords here being in reverse that maybe we haven't even found, maybe we feel sort of stuck in a situation and it's looking for a different, like an alternative way of going about something. And if this is a past thing, Scorpio, I feel that it's trying to get into that thing of now just leaving that in the past. Because I feel that for some that there's this, how do I explain this? It was like I was getting this thing that it's a I've like you may feel like you've left a part of yourself somewhere here, and maybe a part of who you thought you are, and hmm. I just feel like that I be careful with that idea, Scorpio, in making decisions. They're like clinging to an old you just because it's comfortable, instead of going through some sort of change here that's happening. If that makes sense, Scorpio. So I think I'm gonna leave that there. Just a little something to think about, Scorpio. But if you and just be aware, like one more thing, Scorpio. Just be mindful of. I feel like rushing into a certain relationship. Not that you can't, that the relationship's gonna flock, but I feel like there's no need to rush something. I feel like making sure to just just to take your time and enjoy the experience. Go for a number of dates. Go for a walk. Go for dinner. Maybe go to a movie, whatever that's looking like. But maybe they'll go by a pond here. We'll go look at the swans, like the two of cups. But if you like that, Scorpio, if anything resonated with you, give it a thumbs up. And share this, Scorpio. So there it is. Share this, Scorpio. If you know someone who's maybe having troubles staying present or staying grounded, or is maybe looking for love, or needing to lead something in the past. I tell you, these oracle cards really do. There's really no kind of coherence to them. Sometimes it's like trying to okay, we're talking about one thing, and then we're talking about another, and we're talking about another. It's just like it's the of the oracle decks. This one here is the most interesting flow. It really keeps me on my toes. But what else, Scorpio? Subscribe there. You hanged one. Hit that bell button to get notified. Enlightened one. Hit that bell button to get notified on these videos each week. And then last little bit there, Scorpio, if you have any Cancer in your placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, come on over to the Chariot and Friends. I do videos Monday through Friday there. We discuss lunar shenanigans, and it's a good old time. And all that housekeeping is down in the description box below. But let me get your surprise cards here, Scorpio. Ooh, so I can get you out of here. Look at lovely Libra. You have the Justice card here, Scorpio. And when I talk about Libra deals with relationships there, Scorpio. So, yeah, maybe for some. But I feel if that's something that you want, Scorpio, that's something that you're going to need to put yourself out there for. Love is not just going to just fall out of the sky, and if so, that would be terrifying. But, I mean, you know what I mean, Scorpio. But I do feel that there is this question of, is your heart really in something? Does your heart and your mind, like that heart and that feather here that are on these scales, do they feel balanced in this decision here? Or is this something that we may be forcing with our head but not listen to our heart, or vice versa? So, man, let me get your other oracle card here, Scorpio, so I can get you out of here. You. Oh. I should have got on my cards here, Scorpio. Okay. So, Scorpio, you have the Maple Spirit here, which is a card of generosity. And I feel that this is the abundance that is around you, Scorpio, especially with that here and now card, that you can find a lot of abundance in things, and just like, again, take a moment instead of there's always this time on the go. Just take a moment and just kind of pause for a moment. Just be in that present. Go for a walk. Maybe go for a run. Go for maybe doing some yoga outside, or just even sitting outside, Scorpio, and just allow yourself to just be present. Be in and be in that frequency of just abundance. Really get yourself in this sort of balanced state here. Get yourself back in harmony, because our Two of Pentacles. Let's see if I can pick this up. Two of Pentacles was just kind of out of whack here. So, and that might even get you where you're feeling inspired with this Page of Pentacles, feeling just motivated. Well, what Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, to create and start making our thoughts become things. And I feel too with that Ace of Cups there, Scorpio, Two of Cups there, just making sure to do some things, just some self-care things. Maybe hanging out with some friends, or paying attention to our lover or whatever that's looking like their Scorpio spouse. But I think I'm going to leave that there, Scorpio. I like that. But you stay safe out there. All this, make sure just not to miss what's happening in front of you there, Scorpio. Taking a moment to just be present and to appreciate all the wonderful things around you. And raise your vibration through the roof. This is dope. Just pursue your passions there. Knight of Cups in reverse, and just fill up your cup. Fill up that well there, Scorpio, that bottomless well of love that you are. And I will catch you on the next one. Later.